Now then, people, welcome back to the Just Joe football show, and it's time for your post-match reaction to Leeds United 1, West Bromwich Albion 1. Another grind, another game to get through. I'm just hoping and praying for the start of September and August to finish so that we can start to look ahead because, the squad's not there. What can Daniel Farke do other than, what happened tonight? I think structurally and in terms of getting the ball in the final third and having possession of the ball, we were good, but we just lacked that extra bit of quality. You had a number 10 in there, you had a striker. We win that game. Unfortunately, we just don't have the bodies. I thought defensively we looked really good. Right back aside, I know he scored tonight, but even still, there's one moment where he tackled Phillips and just fell on the floor. I don't know what he was doing. To be honest, in the lead up to their goal, there was an error he made in trying to pass it inside with a daft flick. And I know it's a passage of play after that fact, but they still ultimately score from one of the corners that came not long after that. So, yeah, I love Luke, but that extra yards gone, reactions, everything, I think it happens to all footballers, to us all, I struggle to get up. Sometimes my back, I'm only 35. Do you know what I mean? It's from carrying this YouTube scene, I think. I'm joking. Listen, I just want to say massive love to everyone that watched tonight. Again, great numbers, getting so close to 23k. If you are new here, please do subscribe. And we've gone from 22 to almost 23 in the space of a month, so it shows the grind. So thank you for that. Like this video, get your comments in, hit the notification bell, and let's get into it.
I don't care.
It's 1-0. We're fucking down. 13th in the championship. The takeover happened as I said it would. People will be. Oh, when have we got Leeds? So yeah, folks, like I said, we really lack quality in the final third. What's mad, Dan James can have good efforts at goal from ranges, really. You don't fancy him at, and then when he's a couple of yards out, he misses. I thought he was really good tonight. I will say that, especially down that left-hand side with Sam Byram. I thought Sam Byram, again, was great tonight. Never puts a foot wrong, really. I just hope he can last for 46 games, unless we go out and buy another left-back to help burden the load. Maybe a full-back that can play both sides, because I'd like a new right-back. I think the centre-back partnership of Strauch and Rodon, for me, can be settled. I liked it tonight. I thought Rodon had a great debut. Archie Gray, no fear at all. Always willing to get on the ball. We did well pressing tonight, I thought, as well. Really put the likes of Yukuslu and Malumbi under pressure at times, drawing fouls, winning the balls high up the pitch. Ampadu always looks good when he gets the ball. As I say, Dan James, I'd have liked him when he drew the yellow card early doors from Darnell Phil and to actually run at him a few times, but look, I'm not going to batter Dan James because I thought he had a good game tonight. He misses that chance, which gets flicked on by Rutter, and he's got to score. But listen, Palmer made two fantastic saves from Dan James tonight, and on another night we win the game. A lot of people are still disappointed. I'm easy because had this performance come, say, September or November, October, whatever month you like, after August, then questions need to be asked about what the aspirations are for this team. But Daniel Farke doesn't have his team yet. When he has his team, then we can look at it totally differently for me. I'm expecting a big 2 weeks from the 49ers, and it needs to be. We are so light in all areas of the pitch, and that final third specifically. I just want to. A lot of people praise Shaq tonight. And Joffy, etc. And I thought Joffy played well by Joffy's standards. There's still a long way to go. Just on Shackleton, I think we see players running about and being industrious. But in terms of quality, he lacks. I know someone said to me on the watch long, yeah, but he hit the post. I mean, it was a wicked deflection. And I'm glad he had a shot, but when he gets into the final third, I don't know. He just looks like unsure. He's not a right winger, though, is he? He's not a right winger. He's a squad player, as is Joffy, Greenwood, etc. Poveda injured tonight. Look, great to see Cree sat in the crowd with him. Amazing, because that means he's willing to stay. We've lost Adams. Sinny's probably going to go. He wasn't there tonight. We know Nonto. I mean, what an absolute snake to put a transfer request in and for it to be released an hour before kickoff. Let their teammates down. Let this club down, and the quicker they leave, the better. What I will say for Leeds United, they're going to get that money, and that's what matters the most. But look, we're severely lacking quality. As I say, Sonny Perkins is scoring. or assisting tonight against Man United in the under-21s. He should be with the squad, but he's not showing enough in training. You know, a game we couldn't fill out the bench. A game we had 3 goalkeepers. Just want to say Meslier as well. Great save tonight, and he's getting better and better, which is good to see. I don't know what we do about the goalkeeper situation. Are we expecting someone to come in and buy him? But these top clubs, I mean, Chelsea have been linked with someone. Real Madrid have got, you know, if, even as a number 2, I don't think he's going to get that move. So I wonder if Darlow's regretting coming now, because it looks to me like Meslier is here to stay. And I thought he did well tonight. On their goal, naturally, a lot of Leeds fans have reason to be disgruntled because it's handball. It comes off for Santi. We don't deal with the cross. I think Rutter. There's ample opportunities to clear it. You can't blame Meslier either. He was wrong-footed by the deflection that came off the hand. I thought the referee towards the back end of the game as well just really lost it. Like, I don't know, just little daft things like go back a yard, you know. It was really frustrating. West Brom probably will feel they got away with one tonight because, you know, outside of their long throws, they didn't offer really much threat at all. I was quite surprised how poor they were, especially when you consider the state of our squad. You know, Carlos Corberan was talking as a team full of Premier League players and that. I was like, well, let me know where they are, bro, will you? Because we're so light. But listen, great goal by Luke as well. Ghosted in on Eric Peters. Matt Phillips should probably track him, doesn't. And listen, if you're not going to get up in the air, it was always going to be Luke's ball. That, and it was a great cross from Dan James. You know, I'm not his biggest fan, but tonight he was good and he caused Furlong problems. And you've seen Ajayi have to drop in there. I wish we could have caused Kip Brisson more you know, threats. I didn't think he was great, but again, it comes due to a lack of quality. Seeing that from the bench as well. One sub made, Sam Greenwood coming back from full fitness. Maybe we'll see him start against Ipswich and maybe someone out on the right. Rutter, yeah, he's not a forward. I don't know if he'll get in at the wing if Somerville's going to stay, and we've got Dan James, so he needs to, you know, put up quick because he's going to struggle for minutes. I think if we do go out and get a 9 and a 10, fingers crossed we do. But again, look, I'm not going to lambast the lads. You know, the squad's not quite there. So I'm not really expecting us pulling up trees at the minute. I said 2-1 West Brom before the game. I said it all week. I felt we were going to lose. We didn't. I thought we were by far the better side. I will say that. You know, the momentum graph, the possession, the shots at goal all support that. And all games, you know, not won by stats, etc. But, you know, even the eye test tells you that Leeds were the better side. Thought we reacted really, really well to the goal. Because ultimately, you know, heads could have dropped, especially the situation that we find ourselves in as a club right now, because, you know, we've got absolute turncoats not even showing up. Big respect to the Leeds fans. Showed up early doors, gave Nonto what for, and rightly so. That banner was hilarious. Big up to them. But yeah, there's not really much more I can say. I think, as I said, defensively from the back, we're looking so much better, looking strong. You build a solid base. We've got 2 great midfielders in it, Archie Gray and Ampadu. It's just that front 4. I think Dan James, yeah, he'll play throughout the season, and I'm fine with it. You know, it will be frustrating at times, but I think once the quality of the squad is improved, then these misses won't be as harrowing because we'll have had, you know, a couple more chances with better personnel that'll find the back of the net. So yes, it'll be frustrating, but, you know, that's why he's a championship player for me, Dan James. I don't think he's a Premier League player, and that's shown with, you know, the failed time up there. So yeah, I think we just need bodies in the door, and I'd expect some between now and Ipswich. Obviously, we've got one more league game left in the month, high flying Ipswich, depending on how they get on tomorrow, but could be at the top of the league by the time we face them next week. Really carrying that momentum through from the previous season, and then we've got Salford in the cup. So, you know, we're still chasing that first win in the league. Do I think it'll come next weekend? I don't, depending on the personnel that we bring in, as I say. Because we do need bodies. I feel like I'm being a bit of a broken record, but that's the facts, and everyone knows it. Daniel Farker knows it. He's probably been speaking in his post-match saying exactly the same. You know, for me, you've just got to give him the tools. Give him the tools and he will cook. Cook up a really nice recipe for Leeds United, and we'll start to march up the league. You know, we've played 3 teams now, and for me, none of them fear me. Of course, there are teams in the division that are much better, you know, but West Brom will be pushing the playoffs under Carlos Corberan. They will. You know, there's the likes of Coventry, Ipswich, of course, Leicester and Southampton, and there'll be other tough tests along the way. But I think quality-wise, with a few additions, I say a few, 5, 6, we will be all right. Genuinely, it's just a grind. And as I said, we've just got to get through the month of August. When we come out of the other side, as Daniel keeps telling us, he had a wry smile after the press conference. The release clauses are done. We know who's going to leave. You know, Cine, Nonto, Adams has already gone. That's fine. Use that money now. Use that surplus. Use that money in the bank, like Kane, and go wild. And hopefully we'll see some additions. And, you know, Ipswich again, I'm probably writing it off right now. It is what it is. They're in the ascendancy. They have a good group. They've just been promoted and they're flying. Not expecting anything down in Suffolk. But listen, get through the month, get a win against Salford in the Cup, and come back rejuvenated, reinvigorated in September. That's what I'm thinking. There will be the final word tomorrow, probably some watch-along highlights, etc. So keep it locked at the Just Joe Football Show. If you can, please do subscribe. Getting so close to 23k. And, of course, like this video. And I'll see you on the other side. Peace out. Leeds.